Hello and welcome to the WRFL Weekend Preview. Andrew Wilson here along with Peppe Cavalieri. Welcome, Peppe.
G'day, Willow.
Let's start round 11, TIV Division 1. Altona hosting Werribee District, second versus fourth in this big Division 1 clash this weekend. And a win for the Tigers will boost their top three chances.
Yeah, it certainly will. It's really tight between sort of fourth, fifth and sixth in Division 1. So there's going to be one unlucky team come the end of the season. So the Tigers, while they are, obviously, as you mentioned, chasing that top three spot, they need to be careful that they don't miss out on the five altogether. So big game for them, big game for Altona as well. I think the Vikings will be just a bit too strong.
Agree. I'm going to go with the Vikings to win that one at home. Caroline Springs take on Yarraville Seddon. The Lakers will start heavy favourites in this one.
Yeah, I think so, Willow. Far too good. They've won 10 in a row. Now we start to ask the question, can they go through the whole season undefeated? I think they'll make it 11 straight this week.
Point Cook take on Hoppers Crossing. The Dogs at home will find it too tough against Hoppers Crossing.
I think so, and Hoppers obviously trying to really challenge for that top spot. I suppose you'd say it's still up for grabs if they have some stumbles ahead of them, but I think they'll be too good for Point Cook.
Yeah, agree with that one. Hoppers Crossing to win that one. Spotswood take on St Albans. The Woodsmen can't afford to drop this week's game against the Saints if they want to play finals, but a win for the Saints will keep their very, very slim finals hopes alive.
Yeah, so they're probably the seventh team that can still make the five, Willow, but they need everything to go their way, and they probably need to win this game. It's almost must-win for them, I think, St Albans. But Spotswood, obviously, they're one of those three teams that are vying the most likely teams to make the top five. So they need to win this weekend, and I think they should.
Yeah, I think they will as well. Sunshine hosts Deer Park. The Lions on the road this week. They should get back on the winners list against the Kangaroos.
Yeah, it's not often Deer Park lose two in a row. I think they should be too good against the Roos.
That was TIV Division 1. Now round 11 in Division 2. Point Cook Centrals take on Newport. The Sharks survived their first scare of the season last week against Albion, while Newport will come into this week's game full of confidence after a terrific win over Parkside.
Yeah, really great performance last weekend by Newport, knocking off Parkside. So can they back that effort up again? And it's another challenge, another step up against the Sharks this week, who will be breathing a sigh of relief after a bit of a close call last week against Albion. I don't think any of us expected it to be that close, but they got the 4 points in the end. I think they'll just be a bit too classy for Newport, but it's going to be a good test for Newport.
Yeah, I think that'll be a great game as well, but I'm going to tip the Sharks in that one. Parkside take on North Footscray. This is our match of the day on 88.9 WYN FM, so tune in from 1:30. You look at that, Parkside suffered their second loss of the season to Newport. Can they bounce back this week against a very good side in the third place Devils?
Yeah, you'd think so. You would expect a team like Parkside to respond and put in a better effort this weekend. But North Footscray are looking very nice, Willow, at the moment in Division 2. And this is a big test for them, because if they knock off Parkside, then you could almost start to say that they are the second best team in the comp. I think Centrals and Parkside, but North Footscray have been in some very, very good form. I'm just edging the way of the Magpies, but only just. Yeah,
I'm going for the Magpies at home as well. West Footscray take on Glenorchy. The Hawks are back to the winners list with an upset win over Wyndhamvale last week, while the Roosters suffered another heavy loss.
Yeah, I think the Hawks will be too good. They're up and down though, aren't they, Willow? One week they look very good, and then the next week not so much. But a chance for them to string a couple together. So I think they should be too good against the Roosters.
Agree on that one. Wyndhamvale host Albion. Both sides coming off losses, and a huge game for both teams if they want to play finals.
Yeah, you're right, Willow. And much like Glenorchy, both fairly inconsistent this season. Wyndhamvale and Albion. We know their best is pretty good, but when they don't play their best, it can be pretty ordinary. So it's going to be interesting to see which two teams sort of show up this weekend. So it's a tough one to call. I think the Falcons at home, maybe, but it's a genuine 50-50 call, I reckon, this game.
I'm with the Falcons as well, just because it's at home. Round 11 in Alan Mance Motors Division 3. Auburnvale take on Sunny Heights. Auburnvale were terrific last weekend against the Brookers, while the Dragons had a comfortable win over the Magpies. Yeah,
look, it's hard to tip against Auburnvale any week, Willow. They're almost one of the few teams you'd just pencil in a tip for them every single week. They are that far and away above everyone else, I think, in Division 3 at the moment. So,
good call.
there are the Suns, obviously, who are very good. Just forgot about them for a moment. Apologies, Suns fans. But Auburnvale are the premiership favourites in Division 3, in my opinion. And I think they'll beat Sunny Heights.
Agree. Auburnvale to win that one. Suns take on Tonate. The Suns come off the bye while the Titans defeated the Roadrunners last week.
Did I mention how good a team the Suns are?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
They are a very good team, and they will beat Tonate this weekend.
Okay, I'm going to take the Suns as well. North Sunshine hosts Leviton. It was a better performance last weekend by North Sunshine. Will this be the weekend they get their first win of the season as they host Leviton?
I mean, it could be. I don't think it will be, though. I'm going to tip Leviton. Should be a good game, though, Willow. Unfortunately for North Sunshine, I just don't quite think they've got enough in the tank.
Right, I'm going to go with North Sunshine because they were right last week. Okay. Yeah, it was a better performance by them. And Braybrook have the bye. That was Mance Motors Division 3. This has been the WFL Weekend Preview. Good luck to your team this weekend.